Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome to Mars. My name's Felden, and this is a Supplying Mars challenge. Everyone, welcome back to Mars. And I'm already missing some harvesty bits. Yes, as you no doubt saw in the montage there, we've been doing a bit of field work. Just missing more field there. We did some field work. Oh nuts, we need to be dropping a swath, not shredding it. Where are we? Shred, disable straw swath, okay. We are good now. There we go, that's better. Yes, so where was I after that giant debacle of a start? Yes, as you saw in the montage there, the fields that we'd harvested previously, we have now flipped, I guess you could say. We got them limed and fertilized and ploughed, but we haven't reseeded them yet, mainly because what we're going to do is harvest this wheat that we've got down here in these sort of three-fieldy areas, a single and a double. We are going to harvest all of this as well and then get everything turned around and replanted with oats. If I could avoid driving into the light pole there. Yes. Right now we're harvesting wheat, which we do need mostly for chicken feed, and also that's our other crop of choice to go in the silos just over there. You can see, yeah, we've got oats and corn in them at the moment. In fact, yes, that does remind me. Let me pop up the old product window here. Where is it? There it is. We now have 440,000 litres of corn, and I'm driving all over the shop here. Yeah, 440,000 litres of corn, so we are doing quite nicely with that, and we will at some point be planting another large doings of corn, but that will probably come after we harvest the oats on the top set of fields. But things are progressing fairly well. Now, as of, I think, last episode, we'd completed all the animal requirements of the challenge, and we're basically just into the harvesting phase. The money, we've got no problem there. This straw will help continue feeding our furnaces, as it were, and keep the coffers slowly filling with money. We get that mostly from the biogas plants over there, doing the manure, and all sorts of other things. We may save some of this to make some syrups with, but I think we're fairly much done with that now. I don't see us spending 14 million and then some on anything too much, really. I mean, we've got all the equipment that we need pretty much, and yeah, we're mostly just trying to fill up those silos now. And if I hop back to that menu again quick, you can see we've got 1 million litres of potato there. We've got another 1 million plus some extra of sugar beet and sugar beet cut, and sugar cane is also over 1 million. So we are doing very well with our products at the minute. In fact, it is just that bank of 4 silos over there that we've got left to fill. And depending on how this all works out, we may end up having a really, really big, like, barley harvest at the end of it. Something like that. It depends on how well we do in the long run, because obviously we've got wheat and oats and corn that we're working on currently, and we're going to need one more crop for those silos over there, which I think are million-litre silos. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure they are 1,000,000 litres. We'll find out probably next time when we do the oats, because they will go in there. But what was I thinking? Oh yes, speaking of wheat, what we decided to do, which I didn't show in the montage there, is over in the 2 domes that we had previously had corn, we had, obviously we harvested the corn I think last episode. It's been a little bit since I've done a Mars episode, so I'm just trying to catch up a bit on where we are. But yeah, we previously had corn in both of those domes. And what we did do, without showing on camera, was we basically replanted those with wheat again. And that is going to be exclusively for the chickens, with a little bit of overflow into the coffers for regular feed. For the silos, rather, over there. And whether or not that changes in the future to, like, barley, when we start doing barley, I'm not sure. But yeah, essentially the domes are now our chicken food supply, because we got more than enough grass out of the other 2 domes, and we have plenty of hay coming in for the cows off of the grass, and yeah, we can always replant a bit of grass if we need it. And I'm going to have a row of shame, as the rule states from Mr. P Gaming, if you have a less than half a header's worth width of a row, that is a row of shame. Yes, I didn't quite get that right, did I? And I just realised we haven't been doing this with the old Martian turbo intact. That's a bit naughty of me, because we could have got this done a whole lot quicker. But nonetheless, we shall get that going when we get onto the next field, I think, just over there. As you can see, capacity-wise, we are coming up to 26,000 litres of wheat. That is pretty solid. I think we'll probably empty this into the lorry on the way back down, just for the sake of getting it done. Because if we don't, then if we try and do that sort of double long field over there, then we will overfill this and have to stop anyway. But let's kick off that turbo, get a bit of speed going here. There we go, lovely. Oh yes, always forget about the Martian turbo if it's been a little while, because luckily this harvester does go at a fairly good speed anyway. Yeah, we'll have to come back and get all this straw. I know we missed a little bit there, but that's not going to hurt anything. We'll get these last few bits just for the maximum amount of wheat harvesting. Probably going to poop out a little. There we go. Yeah, pooped out a tiny bit of straw there, but that's fine. Yeah. So how's everything else progressing? We'll have a quick look at the productions while this is unloading into there. Let's go all the way up this way and back in at the bottom. Productions. Yeah, we've got fabric is on the go still. We've got plenty more wool we can bring down. We may end up having to just sell the wool flat out. That's also a possibility, because it's going through it fairly slow. I think we are good on flour now. We did complete that part of the challenge a while ago. Greenhouses have been non-functioning for a little while, but that's fine. We finally finished with the fermenting silo, and we've got quite a lot of silage in storage. Lovely. That should see us out on the cows. There's a small chance we might put some of that into the biogas plants as well, but I don't think we really need to. Grass to hay. Oh, that's almost finished as well. That's good. Another 200 and some thousand litres of hay is not terrible. we will be feeding that to, I think that goes mainly to the cows for the TMR mix. Now we've done a little bit of shuffling around with sugar and or sugar beet rather, and sugar, so we got a little bit of extra sugar made. Seeds, we need to sell fertilizer at some point and get that all sorted. But seeds are doing fairly well. Oh, that was the other reason for having some wheat as well. We can use that from the domes to make some extra seed as we need it. But we've got 10,000 or 11,000 litres, so we should be fine there. What else we got? Yeah, BGAs are currently still doing manure and storing a lot of digestate there. We may even be selling that at some point. What else have we got? Manure production is still topped out. So yeah, we might look at investing in a slurry purchase sell point thing so we can start dumping a bunch of that manure and the digestate as well. We've got plenty of methane sat in there. We've got lots of diesel. That's good. Again, that's something we can sell if we need to. I don't think we have any other products in there, do we? Now we've got all the... oh, there's some pig food down there. Huh. I wonder where we got that from. Oh, that was probably from potatoes, yeah. And that's fine. Yeah, we can sell that if we ever get into a disastrous stage. Yeah, these BGAs are doing fairly well. You know what we could do? We could actually get another BGA. That's a possibility. We'd still need to get rid of some of that digestate though, because that is really clogging up the works quite a bit there. Getting quite full. And the out dairy is going along nicely. We've got a bit of chocolate sat in there that's distributing, but we're pretty much done making everything there now. Donuts is where it's at. We are still making quite a few donuts. We've got a big pile of them sat outside, which we will be selling next month, I believe, in December. That is when the donuts hit their maximum capacity. So that will be very exciting. We'll have a giant donut sell-off. And everyone will be very happy back on Earth when they get their delicious Martian donuts delivered. Yes. Now in terms of actual field work, what we are going to do today, obviously we're going to finish off this wheat harvest we got going on. Let's have a quick check on the old map. Yeah, we've still got a little wait before, that's another wheat field up there, and these two are oats. So there's a bit of a wait on the oats to do, and the other wheat field will probably get off camera since we are harvesting wheat right now. But those top three groupings of fields we are going to change over to corn. Because obviously we do need quite a bit of corn still. So we'll get oats going down here and corn going up there. So I shall continue on with this. Oh, I missed a bit there. Oh well. Get that on the way back or something. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on with this here. And we'll get some of the straw picked up and see exactly what we are going to do after that. You know, we've got a potential biogas plant to buy. We could do another one of them maybe, or get a digestate slurry selling point thing. We shall see. We shall have to make some commercial and executive type decisions. I'm going to try not to leave a giant honking lump of straw at the end of this. It's going to be a fairly big chunk anyway, but yeah, there we go, that's not too bad. So yeah, I shall see you all back here, and I missed another little bit. Yeah, I'll see you all back here once we've got this harvest done and dusted. Alrighty, we are back again, and we got that field harvested, and I can't find reverse gear. Yeah, we got that field all harvested now, and we ended up with about, well, just over 80,000 litres of wheat, and that is currently sitting in the truck, and the harvester and the truck are up by the other field, just off to the sort of north of here. But what we are doing now is we are going to collect some straw in this lovely Deutz Fahr of ours, complete with fantastic Feldcorp logo on the back. Oh yes. Thank you, Keith. But yes, let's see about grabbing some of this, and we can engage the turbo for that as well. So let us see what we can do. Get some straw. Now, as yet, we haven't purchased any more, biogas plants yet, but I'm thinking we might get a third. That would be a small outlay, but it would also help the sort of backlog of manure, as it were, because we will have quite a bit from the manure production that is just going to sit there and be quite awful, where we will be putting this into the manure producing facility. Production, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, we'll dump a load of this into that, and it will get turned into manure, and then the manure will get distributed to the PGAs, and they will turn it into delicious money. Oh, missed a tiny bit there. Now, luckily this tractor has a pretty decent turning radius on it, which is helpful. Now, we did set a automated worker case tractor thing going over there planting oats in that field to get that started. And oh dear, I missed a bit of straw. It's not too much, I won't worry about that. My OCD wants me to get it, but I think the rest of me is okay not getting it, because we are getting bags of straw for this. I mean, we're already at 60,000 and we've got, what, another 4 lines to go. If I could actually get all of it in this thing, that'd be handy. That little bit I will get. Oh, and that little speck there. Just to make sure that it all stays on the field where, or, you know, anything that we miss is going to definitely be on the field. But that's fine, won't it? Yeah, this thing can be a little squirrely sometimes. But it is a lovely tractor. Yeah, so, I mean, this one little field alone, I think we're going to end up with over 100,000 litres of straw. Which is pretty massive, if I'm honest. In fact, yeah, we're probably looking maybe even 120,000 litres. That might be a bit of an overestimation. But, yeah, we'll see. Judging by what we got from this little line, actually that might not be that far off. It may even be over 120,000. Wouldn't that be something? In fact, yeah, I think it's guaranteed to be over 120,000. Might even break 130,000, do you think? Yeah, it's possible. So if we've got this much, yeah, oh yeah, we're going to definitely break 130,000. Wow. And of course the rate of manure that we get from this straw is going to be even bigger. Oh boy, yeah, we are going to end up with an absolute ton of manure. I want to say it's like a 1 to 4 change? Something like that, yeah. It's quite a lot. I do remember that much. So what we're going to do, because this is probably going to... yeah, I think if we do 1 up and 1 back, that may even fill this thing on this double field. Because if I can actually stay on it, God, this thing's a little more sensitive than I was expecting today. Yeah, we may not actually make it back down the other side. We might do. Probably with about 5% to spare. Yeah, that little bit we're not too worried about. Just for safety, we'll catch the end of that. And a little bit off of there. Oh yeah, we'll be fine on this one because it is a not quite a row of shame, but almost. Actually, I think it was pretty much a row of shame. But we'll pick it up. Hopefully this won't max us out. That would be not embarrassing, but you know, quite a lot of straw nonetheless. Now, I know there is a mod out there where you can actually use straw as a fertilizer if you chop it, like we were doing at the very beginning. it actually counts as a fertilizer. But I don't think we have that installed, so we won't worry too much about it. Ah yes, and the manure facility is just here. Luckily we've got a very fancy all-terrain tractor that can go all over the shop. As it turns out, we haven't spread much manure since the early days. And while we're doing that, let's have a look at the manure production. That is back up here, I think. Yes, here we go. Oh, we are filling up. Yeah, see, we're still cranked out. Yeah, it's a 1 to 3. So every 1,000 litres of straw is 3,000 litres of manure. Okay, well, while that's unloading then, let's look at getting another BGA. Do they count as... I think they count as factories. Was that one at the front? Yeah, BGAs count as this. And the one we've got is it this one? No, I don't think it was this one. Where is it? There, they are over here. Okay, yeah, no, it's not that one. It is going to be a different one. Let's see if I can find it now. I don't think it was... I think we passed it. No, not yet. Biogas plant. Yeah, I mean, we could really put any BGA plant down that we want. The problem is to get the good ratio of manure, and it was this one I think that we put down, 55 grand. Let's see if we got anything bigger just for funsies. I'm sure there's plenty in here. I know I've downloaded all manner of exciting mods, but I think we're at the end. So apparently I didn't have as many as I thought. But that's okay. We should probably just use the same one that we had before. That is a fuel refinery and does not take straw. No, we don't want one of them. Let's see, I think we tried one of these before and it didn't quite work out as we wanted. 150,000 for that. I mean, that's not massive. We could probably get away with one of these. But, yeah, they might be a bit awkward. Do we have a... I'm trying to think now. I think there's a... Oh, that's a biogas plant as well. 365 grand. Interesting. And the... where would we put this one? Oh, we could put this one just here, I suppose. So what has it got coming out? Digestate and electricity. And it takes all those good things in. You know what? Just for something different, should we try this? Yeah, let's try it. I mean, how bad can it be? If it turns out to be awful, we can always sell it again. So let's have a quick look at that. Down here in the productions, here we go. Takes straw and it takes manure, and it's got a fairly small ratio. Straw 840 for, yeah, it's actually not as good as these ones by the look of it, but oh well, we've got it now, so hey ho, that is fine. But I think what we shall do is put another one down of the smaller ones that we know are good. So in fact we're going to buy 2 BGAs today. How about that then? Yeah, we'll get another one of these and we'll plonk it down over here. Let's see. We don't need to get around the back side of it, do we? So we'll pop this one here. Should be fine. Actually, that's our refueling point. So if we put it about there, that should be room to drive through. Lovely. And we probably need to clean up the terrain a little bit there. Landscaping, where are you? Is it asphalt? No, that's on asphalt. Concrete? Ah, concrete, okay. Make you a bit bigger. Pop down some concrete. Fill in all the little gaps. That looks like we're going to concrete out around these things as well. That is fine. Yeah, let's put a little bit more concrete out. No worries. Now I have to come back with a smaller brush just to fix that part. Okay, smaller brush. And was it these little spots here? Oops, slightly overdid that, but church bells. Exciting. Weren't expecting the church bells there. And I think we could just plonk a bit of the old concrete down here as well. Smaller brush type. Yeah, there we go. Just slap a bit of it around here, just to at least keep everything fairly standard. Lovely. Not the best, but it will do. I think that's fair enough. Okay, well, let's see if that has actually taken any manure yet. It is full of manure. Exciting. Okay, and I'd imagine the other one is as well. Yep, that is also full of manure. And our manure production is chugging away again. Smashing. Okay, well, we are going to go and get the rest of this straw. And let's see, we'll repurpose these two fields down here. They are going to need... let's see, I think these two need lime down here, and obviously ploughing and fertilizing and reseeding. And like I say, these we are doing as wheat fields. So that will be... not wheat fields, we just did wheat. We'll be doing it as an oat field, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, where we're putting oats in the one over there. You can see it on its merry way, chugging along. Oh, it's just completed its task, speak of the devil. Yep, so yeah, as that one, we will be replanting these with oats. And yeah, we shall continue on with the challenge. And on that note, I shall bid you all farewell. So I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was, and if you have, do please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button there too if you haven't already. Comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. So with that, I shall continue on with the straw collection, and hopefully we'll see you back next time. Cheerio everyone.